Hello everyone, welcome to today's math class. My name is Miss Ifrain Joseph, and in today's class we're talking about speed, distance, and time. Now for today's class we're going to be learning about speed, learning the components of the speed equation, and also how to calculate using the speed equation. Now, speed is a measure of how fast an object is moving. Speed is a measure of how fast an object is what? Moving. When an object is moving from one place to another, speed helps to tell us how fast the object is going. Now, to be able to calculate the speed of an object, two things are involved. The distance, which is how far the object has traveled, and also time, how long it took for the object to get to its destination, or how long it takes for the object to keep moving. So when talking about speed, it takes two things, distance and time. Now, that brings us to the word speed equation. Now, speed is equals to distance over time. To be able to calculate speed, we need to know the distance, which is how far the object has moved, and the time, which is how long it takes for the object to arrive at its destination. So to calculate speed, distance is going to be divided by what? Time. And not only speed, where most times you might be required to calculate time. You might be given the speed, we might be given the distance being covered, but we don't have time. That means we don't know how long the journey is going to take. So to be able to calculate time, it's going to be your distance divided by speed. Your distance given divided by speed. And in some cases, we may be required to what? Calculate distance while given the speed, while given the time, but we need to know how far the person or the object has moved. To calculate this distance, we simply multiply the speed and the time given. We multiply the speed and the time given. Now, time has various units: seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, years, and so on. And for distance, the units of distance we have millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, mile, yard, and so on and so forth. Now, having discussed units of time and also units of distance, now what is the unit of speed? Now, the unit of speed is basically the unit of distance divided by the unit of time. So, for example, we have distance that is given in meters, and then we have time that is given in seconds. Speed is going to be what? Meter per second. If the distance is given in miles or and time is given in hours, the speed is going to be what? Miles per hour. If the distance is given in kilometer and the time is given in minutes, the speed is going to be what? You guessed right, kilometer per minute. So the unit of speed basically depends on the unit of distance or the unit of time given. So having discussed that, there are some questions on the screen for you. Number one, define speed. State three units of distance. State three units of time. Number four, we have state what the speed equation is. Number five, we ask what is the speed of a car which travels at 100 miles in 2 hours? Remember, speed is what? Distance divided by time. How long does it take a car to travel 100 miles, traveling at the speed of 20 miles per hour? In this case, I'm going to be what? Calculating time, which is going to be speed divided by, which is going to be distance divided by speed. So if you have gotten to this point of this video, I want you to pause and then answer the questions, and then we'll check back to see if your answer is correct. So I believe at this point you have all paused the video and you are attempting the questions. And if you've done that, kindly click on the video to play back and know if you are what? Correct. Now here is the answers. Speed is a measure of how fast an object is moving, and we have been given units of distance and units of time on your screen. Then the formula for finding speed, and also answers to the question asked in number 5 and number 6. For number five, 100 divided by 2 is going to give you 50 miles per hour. And for number six, 100 divided by 20, you're going to have what? 5 hours. So I hope you've learned something new about speed, distance, and time. So when next you're driving in your dad's car or your mom's car, you can always calculate the distance and the speed at which you are moving by checking the distance covered and how long it took you to complete your journey. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you carry out this experiment, and I want you to drop your feedbacks on the comment section of this under this topic. Thank you all for listening. See you in our next class. Bye.